Oh, what's going on? Where, what are you pointing? Oh! Okay, sorry. I just wanted to see who the Dragon Warrior was.
How interesting.
Master, are you pointing at me?
Him?
Who?
You?
Me?
The universe has brought us the Dragon Warrior.
What?
What? What?
What?
Oh yeah. So who doesn't love the story about the clumsy fat panda who is accidentally chosen to become the Dragon Warrior? But as we're going to see in today's clip, nothing happens by accident.
I just wanted to see who the Dragon Warrior was.
How interesting.
Now, did you notice how Grandmaster Uguay says the word interesting here? Now, while he did say it with 4 syllables, it is really important for you to know that normally you'll hear natives say it with just 3 syllables. Interesting. And that's just a preview of all of the fun that you're going to have learning a bunch of native pronunciation and vocabulary in today's lesson. So our method here at Learning Show TV series is simple. First, you will watch the scenes with subtitles. Then we're going to teach you all the most important pronunciation, connected speech, vocabulary, grammar, and so much more before you finally challenge yourself and test yourself by watching a final time without subtitles and answering some quiz questions. And in case you're new here, every single week we bring you lessons like this that help you understand fast-speaking natives without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and of course without subtitles. So if you want to be able to do that, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell down below and you won't miss a single new lesson. Now let's join Master Shifu and Grandmaster Uguay in the beautiful mountainous landscape of China to try to gain some Eastern wisdom.
Master! I have, it's very bad news.
Shifu. There is just news. There is no good or bad.
Master, your vision was right. Tai Lung has broken out of prison. He's on his way.
That is bad news. If you do not believe that the Dragon Warrior can stop him.
The panda? Master, that panda is not the Dragon Warrior. He wasn't even meant to be here. It was an accident.
There are no accidents.
Yes, I know. You've said that already. Twice.
Well, that was no accident either.
Thrice. I have, it's very bad news.
The word news is an uncountable noun. That means we can't count it, and so we shouldn't use an indefinite article with it. So it's correct to say it's good news, but not it's a good news. Notice that it's always collocated as a singular noun, not plural. In the scene, you'll hear its and there's contractions for it is, there is, where the verb to be is used in its singular form.
I have, it's very bad news.
Also, we often use some and any to talk about news. You can use any in questions and negative sentences like, do you have any news? She didn't have any news for me. Check out this example from Toy Story.
Fellas, okay, I got some good news and I got some bad news.
What news?
Good news is I found your hat, Woody.
My hat! Oh.
Now, I actually have some awesome news for you today. If you're like most learners, then you probably get frustrated when you learn a new word, and then when it's finally time to speak, you've completely forgotten it, right? Do you ever have this problem? If so, I can say that there is nothing wrong with you personally. What's actually wrong is the way that teachers and schools have been explaining the English language out there. As you probably know, one of the best solutions to developing your speaking skills and increasing your vocabulary is to, after learning a new word, use it as soon as possible. But what happens if you simply don't have somebody else to practice speaking English with? Well, I've spoken with thousands of learners just like you, and I know how much it hurts to study for years with ineffective methods and still not have the fluent, confident English that you desire, just because you don't have those opportunities for practicing speaking. And I've been there. I studied languages throughout high school and university, and when I finally got the opportunity to speak, the natives couldn't even understand me. But in studying 6 languages on my own since then, I discovered more effective methods that led to real, confident fluency. The best part is that they were also fun and meaningful for me. And that's exactly why me and the rest of the team here at Real Life English put together our 40+ years of experience teaching English and created the Real Life app. Now, it is the only place where anytime, anywhere, you can simply press a button and instantly connect to another English speaker in another part of the world to have a fun and dynamic conversation. You can even practice all these new expressions that you're learning in today's lesson. And it gets even better. With the app's premium plan, you get unlimited speaking coins, which allow you to remove the timer from the conversation and speak for as long as you wish. This is fantastic to not miss any of those special connections. As a premium member, you also get unlimited access to every real-life lesson with digital transcripts and flashcards so that you never forget all of the English expressions you actually need every day. Now this means that every single week, you will be adding at least 30 new words and expressions to your active vocabulary, which can make the difference from speaking intermediate English to speaking confident advanced English. Now to celebrate our recent achievement of 8 million subscribers on this channel, which by the way, wow, it's just still so hard to believe. 8 million. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. We want to give back to our amazing community of supporters, and so we've put together an incredible package exclusively for you. It's a 50% discount on the Real Life app premium yearly membership with all of the features and benefits that you just heard about. Plus a bonus, 1 year of access to the Real Life Native Immersion course. You can learn all about this package in the link below. Just imagine, what would it be like if a month from now, you could feel a bit more confident having a conversation in English? And what would it be like if this time next year, you could get a job where you use your English every single day? Or maybe you could travel internationally without having to worry about being stuck in awkward situations. Well, over 10,000 learners just like you have benefited from our innovative method for developing English fluency. For example, our student Shirley from Brazil says that she used to struggle to find opportunities for practicing her spoken English. She's tried many online platforms. But now, with the Real Life app premium, she says that her English simply took off, which means that it advanced really fast in a short time, because it's all so simple. So don't wait any longer. You only have a few days to take advantage of this offer. Grab your opportunity to get fluent and finally feel natural and confident using your English right now at a great price by clicking on the link down in the description. And there, you'll be able to learn more about this offer and join our global community of students who have found the most fun way to live their English and use it to achieve their dreams. And don't forget to use the code 8million to get your discount and access to the full package. Now, let's get back to our lesson with Kung Fu Panda.
Master, your vision was right. Tai Lung has broken out of prison. He's on his way.
In this case, a vision refers to a mental image, or a dream, for example, of something that could happen in the future. Check out this example from Frozen.
The dam. It still stands. It was in Grandpappy's visions. But why?
Even though in this case it's related to having a mystical power, the word vision is commonly used in the real world to refer to a person's ability to think about the future with imagination or intelligence. For example, our vision at Real Life English is to create a world where we all understand and respect each other's cultural differences, because we believe that no matter what divides us, what unites us is far greater.
Master, your vision was right. Tai Lung has broken out of prison. He's on his way.
As you can see, Tai Lung, the villain in the film, has broken out of prison. The phrasal verb to break out means to escape from a place. You can also use it figuratively, meaning to escape a situation. For example, do you feel stuck? Try to break out of your daily routine.
Tai Lung has broken out of prison. He's on his way.
Also note the connected speech in out of. In American English, you'll most often hear it as out of, or even outa. Break out of prison. Break out of your daily routine. Here's a nice example from The Simpsons.
Well, I think you all did great. You broke out of your normal roles to accomplish something as a family. I've really earned my wings.
He's on his way.
You'll sometimes hear natives drop the H sound when saying the pronouns his, her, or him. Also, there's a z sound from he's that gets linked to on, so we hear he's on his way.
He's on his way!
The same happens in the next line.
That is bad news. If you do not believe that the Dragon Warrior can stop him.
The H sound in him is dropped, and the P sound from stop links to him, so we hear stop him.
Can stop him.
Do you like practicing connected speech? It's actually one of the most effective ways to understand fast-speaking natives. So let's train a bit more.
The panda? Master, that panda is not the Dragon Warrior. He wasn't even meant to be here.
Let's break down this sentence. The combination of the letters NT in wasn't often gets reduced by dropping the T sound, wasn't. And because the following word, even, starts with a vowel sound, it gets naturally linked to the N sound from wasn't. Wasn't even. Wasn't even.
He wasn't even meant to be here.
Then, as you might have learned in other lessons we've made, the word to gets reduced to ta. And when we have a word ending in a T sound followed by another word starting with a T sound, it's common to merge those two T sounds, like seen here. Menta.
He wasn't even meant to be here.
Listen to a similar example in this other clip from Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, I'm sorry things didn't work out. It just wasn't meant to be.
Finally, he emphasizes the verb be. We would call it contrastive stress. What Master Shifu tries to say here is that not only was Po, the panda, not supposed to become the Dragon Warrior, but also he shouldn't even have been here in the first place. That's the meaning of this sentence.
He wasn't even meant to be here. He wasn't even meant to be here. It was an accident.
There are no accidents.
Here, the word accident refers to something that happened without it being planned or expected. So, what Master Shifu means to say here is that he believes it all just happened by accident, and Po, the panda, became the chosen one by mistake. What are the other ways to say that something didn't happen as planned? Accidentally? By chance? On purpose? Intentionally? The first two are correct. And actually, the last two are direct opposites of by accident. Something you would plan to do, you would do it intentionally or on purpose.
Now let me ask you, did you find our lesson today by accident? Or did you have the intention? In other words, did you decide to deliberately watch it? Let us know down in the comments below, and also let me know, what did you think about today's lesson? We'd love to get your feedback so we can keep making these lessons better and better for you.
Approaching the end of this first part of the scene, here's an interesting piece of grammar for you. You probably know the words once and twice. However, thrice isn't so common, right?
There are no accidents.
Yes, I know. You've said that already. Twice.
Well, that was no accident either.
Thrice.
When something happens once, it happens one time. Twice, two times. As for thrice, even though we won't commonly hear it these days, it basically means three times. Let's count it with The Simpsons.
I will touch my belt buckle not once, not twice, but thrice.
My old friend, the panda will never fulfill his destiny, nor you yours, until you let go of the illusion of control.
Illusion?
Yes. Look at this tree, Shifu. I cannot make it blossom when it suits me, nor make it bear fruit before its time.
But there are things we can't control. I can control when the fruit will fall. And I can control where to plant the seed. Hiya! That is no illusion, Master.
Ah, yes. But no matter what you do, that seed will grow to be a peach tree. You may wish for an apple or an orange, but you will get a peach.
But a peach cannot defeat Tai Lung.
Maybe it can, If you are willing to guide it, to nurture it, to believe in it.
But how?
The panda will never fulfill his destiny, nor you yours, until you let go of the illusion of control.
To fulfill something means to achieve it, or to complete it. So what Master Oogway is saying is that by accomplishing your purpose in life, you fulfill your destiny. You will overcome all obstacles, learn all the lessons, work hard, and in the end, you will feel fulfilled. For example, you could talk about fulfilling your lifelong dream, greatest ambition, or true potential.
Can I do a quadruple backflip?
Focus.
Will I have invisibility?
Focus.
Huh?
Focus.
Oh, yeah.
Read it, Paul, and fulfill your destiny.
When you let go of something, you stop holding it. You let it free. In this case, Oogway is saying this figuratively. If you're obsessed with an idea, belief, or emotion, you may want to let go of it, to get rid of it. The illusion here means a false idea or belief, something that is not real or true. So, Master Shifu is under the illusion, false belief, that he can control everything. In order to move on and fulfill his destiny to make the panda the dragon warrior, he needs to let go of his illusion of control.
You can be with me if you want. I'll keep you close. Let go of your fear now. Trust in me.
And I can control where to plant the seed. Hiya!
The seed is a small hard part of a plant from which a new plant can grow. Now, here's an interesting word you might want to know. When we have a single large seed found in the middle of a fruit, such as a peach or avocado, it actually has another name. It's called a pit. Seeds can be many or one in a fruit, while pits are always one. You'll find pits in cherries, plums, peaches, while oranges and apples have seeds. Shifu here uses the word seed because there's a common collocation to plant a seed. We don't say to plant a pit. To plant the seed may also be used figuratively. Let's say that you casually introduce a business idea to a friend, sort of like planting it in his mind, with the expectation that it will grow and develop further over time. Just like planting a seed in the ground, the idea takes root and gradually grows into something more significant.
You may wish for an apple or an orange, but you will get a peach.
But a peach cannot defeat Tai Lung.
Maybe it can, if you are willing to guide it.
If you win against somebody in a competition or battle, you defeat them. Listen to it being used in this other scene.
You can't defeat me. You're just a big, fat panda.
If you are willing to guide it, to nurture it.
By helping the panda develop his skills and taking care of him, Master Shifu will be nurturing him. To nurture involves taking care and giving protection and guidance, just like loving parents nurture their children.
Why should I take you back? I love kids. I'm responsible, loving, nurturing. What do you think?
And I can control where to plant the seed. Hiya! That is no illusion, Master.
Let's break down the connected speech in this sentence. To is a function word, and not only does it get reduced here, but we also link it to the word where. What happens though is that the T sound is between two vowels, so it turns into an American T sound. Where-da.
Where to plant the seed.
Can you clearly hear the T sound and plant the seed?
And I can control where to plant the seed. Hiya! That is no illusion, Master.
What actually happens here is we have a stop T in the word plant, followed by the in its weak form. Plant the.
Where to plant the seed.
The panda will never fulfill his destiny, nor you yours, until you let go of the illusion of control.
Illusion?
I cannot make it blossom when it suits me, nor make it bear fruit before its time.
In this context, both words are used as prepositions of time. Before means earlier than something else. Let's say I read before I go to bed. You tell your kid to get back home before it's dark. In the scene we watch, Oogway says that there is a certain order things happen. The tree can't give fruits before it blossoms, or before it's time to bear fruit. Now, until means up to a certain point in time. So some events or situations will be happening or won't be happening up to a changing point. Oogway says that the panda and Shifu won't fulfill their destiny until the moment where Shifu lets go of his illusion. So after letting go, they will have a chance to fulfill their destiny. But until that point, they won't be able to do that. Let's have a short quiz. Choose the right word for each sentence. Can you call me back before 5 p.m., please? He won't get married until he gets a job. He will finish his work before he goes home.
Master. I have, it's very bad news.
Shifu. There is just news. There is no good or bad.
Master, your vision was right.
Which of the phrasal verbs below means to escape? Break down, break up, break out.
Tai Lung has broken out of prison. He's on his way.
That is bad news. If you do not believe that the Dragon Warrior can stop him.
The panda? Master, that panda is not the Dragon Warrior. He wasn't even meant to be here. It was an accident.
There are no accidents.
Yes, I know. You've said that already. Twice.
Well, that was no accident either.
Thrice.
What do you say when something wasn't planned or supposed to happen?
Look at this tree, Shifu. I cannot make it blossom when it suits me, nor make it bear fruit before its time.
But there are things we can control. I can control when the fruit will fall. And I can control where to plant the seed. Hiya! That is no illusion, Master.
Choose the image that shows a seed. Hey, awesome job today! If you loved learning English with Kung Fu Panda, then I have some great news. We have another lesson with Kung Fu Panda you should totally check out next. Let's take a look.
Ow! I thought you said acupuncture would make me feel better.
Trust me, it will. It's just not easy finding the right nerve points under all this fur. I was gonna say fur.
Sure you were.
Who am I to judge a warrior based on his size? I mean, look at me. I'm over here.
Maybe you should take a look at this again.
Oh, okay.